Gemini, it's Jenny from Hummingbird Spirit Tarot, and this is going to be your February 2022 read. If you find yourself resonating with my videos and would like information on a personal read, all of that is in the description of the channel. So you guys, I was saging on your energy, and I feel like something has you feeling kind of foolish, kind of silly, kind of dumb. And then my head started kind of, as I was saging and kind of thinking about the energy, it had me go to a place where I actually had a boss who I really like, and I think she's a great lady, actually tell me something as I was sharing some information about how a romantic situation left me feeling really stupid and I felt like I was made a fool of. And what she said to me really hit me, and it was really, I feel like it's important for you too, was that no honey, they're foolish for letting you go and people think they're stupid for letting you go. Don't worry that, you know, what they did, you know, has made you feel this way or made you feel like you don't want to be seen. It's them making these decisions, and you need to know that. So there was something that was shocking that you haven't heard if it hasn't already. I'm not trying to scare you. Don't worry. Tower moments are always great moments for change. But I do see, you know, this Three of Swords is really sticking out to me with like the heartbreak and the just feeling of I invested in somebody that I thought was my soulmate and you made me feel like a fool. Is kind of what I'm getting for the month of February, Gemini. So I feel like you were in this energy of just kind of being free and moving on from like the past constraints and kind of trying to go towards something that would make you happy. And I feel like you fell flat on your face. That what you thought that you were moving towards that was supposed to be good and happy really ended up kind of making you were dealing with somebody that I think did not want the same things for life that you did, or were concerned that if you went after your goals that you would outgrow them, okay? Which is not a good energy at all. You found out that, you know, what you thought would be fun and everything that you wanted just kind of turned out to be really nothing that you wanted at all. This person that you're dealing with may have had some substance abuse issues. There might have been a lot of overindulgence in alcohol, and really it ended up making you sad. It ended up making you a sad squirrel. But don't worry, I feel like you're coming out of that energy now. And honestly, like, this is gonna help guide you towards something that is gonna be better for you, that is gonna be an actual, having dealt with this liar, cheater energy, this burden of all of this is really going to make you better able to love and appreciate somebody that's coming in. And I feel like it's not as far off as you may think in your head, because you may have these thoughts of, oh, I'm done with love. This was terrible. I'm never doing that again. Hold off on that, and hold off on that mindset, okay? Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. This moment of feeling unhappy, or this slight moment in time where you feel like things are not coming together as they should, is actually you sidestepping disaster. It's like, you know, when God wrecks your plans that aren't made for you, that you're going down a path that really wasn't meant for you. There was just so much drama. And they may have even gotten you wrapped up in the legal system somehow. There may have been, you know, for some of you, and I hope this is just a very specific message, but for some of you, there was definitely some like domestic violence situations where you were embarrassed because, you know, like the police were called, your neighbors knew, all these things. Obviously that's not gonna be for all of you, and I hope it's not, Gemini, but definitely they just brought a lot of chaos and drama into your life, okay? You kind of of felt like you had to be the bitch, like you had to be the boss, and it was like way too much stress. And it took away from your power because you were so focused on everything that you had to do to try to either help this person, or financially they may have come at you with like a lot of needs, a lot of wants, and it was always like out of nowhere, right? It wasn't like something where it was like, oh, like you knew and you planned for something. It was like, oh, hey, my life is falling apart again, can you help me out, kind of thing. And you felt like you had to, because you felt like you were stuck in this situation with this person where you really felt like obligated to help Gemini, which really, that is not your job or your role, for future reference, okay? Let's see if we can get some love oracles on this. I feel like talking this through with other people, you're gonna really see how bad the situation actually was. You thought it was okay because you were accepting of the situation, but I feel like being more free and able to like hang out and talk with friends, that you're gonna find that, oh wow, this really was a bad scenario for me. So you were dealing with a runner in a codependent relationship situation. They may have had a fear of intimacy, just very much in their ego. And I think that kind of struck you wrong. But you're gonna find there's somebody that already likes you, Gemini, somebody that already has their eye on you. And you're having fun flirting with this person. They wanna date you, but you may be scared shitless to kind of move on, just given what had just happened. And you feel like, oh no, I don't wanna do that again. Somebody just made a fool of me. I don't, kind of that ego space where like, I don't wanna be made a fool of again. Let's see if we can get some more on this. I really love this deck. It's super intense, so I'm gonna read it from the book. The meanings, just because I feel like the pictures themselves will elicit a response from you. I think you're like shape-shifting your whole world and dynamic into a different way that you never saw for your life, even though you're scared right now. I feel like you're gonna become this whole other person that's like better than you could have ever imagined. So we got, we've got two really, really deep ones for you. So apocalypsis, I want you to take a look at that and see if that elicits any, emotional response for you. And the Thanatos. Okay. So, now these are both of these cards that were drawn for you are both initiations, which I take very much as like major arcana kind of cards, very important cards. And the fact that you got two of them, I think, is important. So we're gonna start with apocalypsis. Removing the veil of deception. Apocalypsis indicates a particularly painful time, one that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. The first is a lifting of the veil. This means truths that have been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. No matter how relieving it is to witness them come to light, an element of despair and grief follows. The second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from wreckage of the revealed truth. The old narrative breaks and new story forms. Apocalypsis energy is similar to the forest fires, devastating for the sake of regeneration. The veil lifts and we see who and what has been hiding. From the nakedness of the truth, a child is born. Have faith in the process. Hold on to your center. That is the only way. The unknown becomes known and guides the way, okay? All right. Thanatos, okay. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot easily be assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another beginning, being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced annihilation of Thanatos can face anything when this card appears. It signifies an initiation into the underworld, grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all is. And Gemini, I really feel that for you. I feel like with this like humiliation or feeling of embarrassment that you felt, I feel like it is like that low point before you really start to blossom. Well, all right, Gemini, I hope this helps. I hope you have a great rest of your February, guys. I'm sending lots of love and light.